this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Okay. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. Alright. God is my Father. I'm royalty. It's life with the princess. Okay. Alright.
Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.
Hey everyone, it's me, Miracle, #The Princess, and welcome to my radio show called Life with the Princess Radio, the voice of my generation. My show's about kids, and it's also for kids, and it's about giving God the glory. You can check me out on YouTube at Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly at Life with the Princess. I want to start off with something I call Miracles Moment. Today's Miracles Moment is if you can conceive it, you can believe it, and you can achieve it. Now for Miracle's Word of the Day. Miracle's Word of the Day is bullying. It means unwanted aggressive behavior that involves a real or perceived power of imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. It may involve making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and excluding someone from a group. Everyone is back in school, and for some kids, they're nervous about going back because they get bullied in school. A child is bullied every 7 minutes in America. According to the CDC, 90% of students in the 9th grade through 12th grade said they were bullied in school in the last year. Also, 15% of students said they were cyberbullied. According to StopBullying.org, there are 3 types of bullying: verbal, social, and physical bullying. Verbal bullying is saying or writing mean things. It includes teasing, name-calling, inappropriate comment, taunting, and threatening to cause harm. Social bullying involves hurting someone's reputation or relationships. It includes leaving someone out on purpose, telling other children not to be friends with someone, spreading rumors about someone, and embarrassing someone in public. Physical bullying involves hurting someone's body or things. It includes hitting, kicking, pinching, spitting, tripping, pushing, taking or breaking someone's things, and making mean or rude hand gestures. Bullying can happen during or after school, while most of it happens in school. It also happens in places like the playground or on the bus. It can happen when you're going to school or from school, in your neighborhood, or on the internet. According to the website WalletHub.com, the state with the worst bullying problem is Louisiana. The state of Maryland ranks number 22 among states with bullying problems. The District of Columbia ranks 43 and Virginia ranks 45. We'll have to take a break, but when we come back, I'll tell you the signs that someone is being bullied or is a bully, and we'll also have Miracle's message and Miracle's foreign language lesson, and the princess spills the tea.
I need to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I'm the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S.
Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess Show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.
Welcome back to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of my generation. I'm your host, Miracle #The Princess, and now it's time for Miracle's foreign language lesson, where I introduce a new word or phrase in another language. Today's foreign language lesson is in French. Today's word is aujourd'hui, which means today. Say with me, aujourd'hui. If you suspect someone is being bullied, there are warning signs. Look for unexplained injuries, lost or destroyed clothes, books, electronics or jewelry, frequent headaches or stomach aches, feeling sick or faking illnesses, changes in eating habits like skipping meals or binge eating, difficulty sleeping or frequent nightmares, poor grades, loss of interest in school, sudden loss of friendship or avoiding social situations, feeling helpless or low self-esteem, it means running away from home, self-harm, or talking about suicide. Here's how to know if someone is a bully. They get into physical or verbal fights, have friends who bully others. They are also aggressive, get sent to the principal's office or get detention, have unexplained extra money or new things. They blame others for their problems, don't accept responsibility for their actions, and they're competitive, and worry about their popularity. Now it's time for Miracle's message. Today's message comes from Romans 8:28. We know that all things work together for the good of those who love God, who are called according to his purpose. That means everything good and bad that happens in your life works together for good for those who love God. And now it's time for the Princess Spills the Tea.
Girl, what do you want? I'm sleeping. I was gonna tell you some tea, but since you're sleeping... I'm wide awake, girl! Spill the tea! Spill all the tea!
26-year-old rapper Mac Miller was found dead Friday from a drug overdose in his California home. His family released a statement saying Miller was a bright light in the world for his family, friends, and fans. His label Warner Brothers called Miller a gifted and inspiring artist with a sense of humor that touched everyone he met. His death is a devastating loss and cuts short a life and talent of huge potential, where the possibilities felt limitless. Miller, who is from my mother's hometown of Pittsburgh, once dated singer Ariana Grande. He battled drug abuse for years, which was the reason why she broke up with him. After they broke up, Ariana Grande said she was not a babysitter or her mom, and no woman should feel that they need to be. She said she cared for him and tried to support his sobriety and prayed for his balance for years. But blaming women for a man's inability to keep it together is a very major problem. Now some on social media are blaming her for Mac Miller's death. Ariana Grande is devastated by his death, although her relationship ended. She shared a deep connection with him and wanted nothing but the best for him. The hip-hop community is reacting to Mac Miller's death. Rapper Post Malone said he wouldn't be where he is today without Mac Miller. They had planned to do an album together, he said. They'll make the album one day. Chance the Rapper said Miller took him to his second tour ever, besides helping him launching his career. Miller was one of the sweetest guys he ever knew. that does it for the Princess Spills the Tea. In weird news, an 18-year-old from the country of Georgia solved 6 Rubik's Cubes in just over a minute, 44 seconds while holding his breath underwater. He said he trained several hours a day for 6 months preparing to break the Guinness World Records. Officials watched the boy and sent their evidence to the Guinness World Records headquarters. So, guys, as you know, we're back in school, and I finally got to pass 4th grade, and now I'm in 5th grade, which is pretty exciting. There is some new things in 5th grade, like it's way less pressure on your hands, because after we have recess and lunch, we have no more work. We just have DEAR, which is drop everything and read. So it's pretty cool in 5th grade. I also want to talk about some things I do around the house. I listen to music a lot, and then I sing and lip sing and dance to it, or sometimes sing. And I'm really I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with doing it. So I also am very, 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 very excited for the rest of this weekend because I finally get a break from school. Not saying that school's horrible. I'm just saying I finally get a break, and I'm excited that I'm back in school after a few months. And I'm really excited for this weekend because I just want to sit back, relax, and chill, and probably do some fun things. Plus, do my music stuff that I'm really obsessed with, and draw, because I'm trying to practice on drawing, and I don't know why, but I just like having paper and pencil in my hand, but then I have nothing to do because I'm just well, what am I supposed to draw or write? Yeah, I have that problem a lot of times. So my teacher is very nice, and we have to switch classes. I did play in 4th grade called The Big Bad Musical, and the woman who hosted it is the class that I switched to. So she's my teacher for the class that I switched to. And she's really exciting. She's she knows me a lot. She's just oh, hi, Miracle, and everything. Plus, I don't know why, but I'm getting way more quiet in school now because I'm getting better. Even though I don't see my grades yet, but I hope I get all A's because I'm working on that all A's. So, I think that you guys should probably download this thing called Slime Simulator. I mean, it doesn't have that many slimes, but it's really cool because you get to make your own slime. You can make milky slime, crunchy slime, milk. Well, I already said milky. Airy slime, and other types of slime. If you guys didn't know that slime actually relaxes your brain, well then there you go, because it's very satisfying. And my grandma was arguing about me hanging out on my phone a lot. She always does that. Ever since I had a phone, she was arguing about it because she's just you need to hang out with family and everything. And I understand that, and I will accept that, but still, I'm a kid, so I want to, spend time on my phone. By the way, my older drama, 7-Minute Play, also addresses bullying. And what would you guys do if you were bullied? Just let me know, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com if you, what would you do if you are bullied? And if your friend is bullying people, that's really bad. So, yeah. And, you should never, ever, ever bully people. And, you should never bully people. It's not a good thing. Because if you bully people, you could hurt yourself or you can hurt other people. So just letting you guys know. And sometimes on my radio show, I will allow you guys to call me on my radio show at 410-481-1010. Yeah, so if you guys want to talk to me at some point, you can just call. And you guys could ask any questions. We can do would you rather, anything. Oh, by the way, recently on my YouTube channel, I went to Howard University to do this thing called What Would Miracle Do? And I would ask people some questions about they would ask me questions on what would they do like in this type of situation, and I would answer it, and then there's their answer, and they can stick to it in their life. One of my favorites, I know if you guys haven't seen it yet, but one of my favorites was probably maybe the last one, because she asked me a question, she asked like me a question to answer, like she did like a would you rather. So I'm pretty sure her question was, would you like if a lady went up to you and she said, I can give you this money if you quit singing for the rest of your life to save your family. So I said I would accept the money and I would stop singing for the rest of my life, because if me and my family are in danger or like homeless and stuff, I would just, buy us like a house and everything. And it would be awesome. So guys, I went a trip to Pittsburgh, and I went on a trip to Pittsburgh over the summer, and we were trying to go to Kennywood, but it was a complete fail. Oh, by the way, we have a phone call. So, hello, what's your name?
Alex.
Hi, Alex. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Great program.
Thank you.
I got a couple questions. One is, because I noticed you were saying your grandma was leaning on you about your cell phone.
Yeah.
So is there a balance? How do you balance and make grandma happy and make you happy? Number one, that's my first question, because I'm going to hang up and listen. And the other one is, if you like to draw, why don't you draw some special pictures about your show, about bullying and stuff like that? Because you said you don't know what to draw. You just like to draw. But anyway, I'm Alex, your radio guy, your radio rep, and I love your program. And tell your mom and dad I said hello.
Thank you.
All righty. Talk to you soon. I'm going to hang up and listen to your answer.
Okay. So, I'll give you guys my answer for what he said. That actually is like a really good question, because now I have more ideas on how to draw. So I like draw like my radio show and stuff, and I would draw about bullying. And I think that my balance for my grandma on my phone is that, like, whenever my grandma isn't here, I should probably like play on my phone. And sometimes if me and my grandma want to like listen to music and she's like here, then we'll listen to music. So I think that's probably like a good balance. I don't know for sure, but I'm trying to work on it, because my father was recently talking to me about like, you need to like have like a balance in between your grandma and your phone, because you need to hang out with your grandma more, because you don't know when she could be, not here anymore. Because you can have your phone like tomorrow, like everything you're trying to watch is there tomorrow, but you don't know when your grandma is probably going to be there tomorrow. So I was like, oh, that makes so much sense now. Because he's been telling me about this like a lot, on you should like focus on your family more than your phone. Yeah, so I think all kids should focus more on their family than their phone, because you don't know how long your family's going to be there, and then you could be by yourself just playing on your phone, and that honestly is bad, because you're not spending time out in the nature, seeing how life is, hanging out with your family. Like, yeah, I know, like, oh, that's like 1970 or something. No, it's fine. It's just that you need to like pay more attention to your family, because they could be a danger and you never know. So yeah, I know using a phone is good, because like you can call just in case if there's an emergency, or if you're scared, you can watch YouTube videos. You can do that too, but you need to spend more time with your family. So I really want to tell you guys about this. Yesterday, it was just horrible, because we had a storm. We had a thunderstorm and rain and everything. It was crazy. So it looked Like, at some point, it was raining so much that we couldn't see anything except for this one tree. This only one tree. I don't know why one of our family members wanted to go out in that storm, like to go to Silver Diner, like why? Just to go eat, and they were all dressy and everything. It was crazy. So, yeah, and at some point, Alex got extremely scared that she hid in TT's closet for the whole entire time. By the way, TT's my sister. For the whole entire time until the storm stopped. Like, I would visit her at some point because I was just trying to make sure she's okay, that she's, like, not too terrified. Plus, my father was actually talking about pay attention to the animals when there's a storm, because one time for this, I think for the tsunami last year, like either a couple years ago, that, none animals died. Like, they were all safety. So yeah, and you should pay attention to animals whenever there's danger happening. Pay attention to them and maybe like copy them if you have nothing to do. Like, what am I supposed to do if I'm in this danger? So like probably just like hang out with them. So I was hanging out with Alex in the closet. She kept on hiding under the table and under things. And I was like, well, that's a smart idea. Yeah, I should follow my cat whenever there's like, I don't know, like a fire or anything. So yeah, just letting you guys know, remember, pay attention to your pets or animals whenever there's harm or danger, because they know what they're doing. And yes, I'm not saying that humans are are like maybe not have enough education, but sometimes pets are actually smarter than humans when it comes to danger. So pay attention to your pets and animals, which is why you probably want a pet, just in case if there's like emergencies or anything. Yeah. Oh, guys, I have a question for you. Which one, cats or dogs? We were learning about this in school yesterday in this article about cats or dogs. So Alondra, which is one of my friends, she chose dogs, and I personally chose cats. I mean, like, I'm not saying that dogs are worse or cats are better, or cats are worse or dogs are better. They're both very much equal. So, yeah. Shout out to Solita Griffins, the woman who put together the Beltway Plaza Mall back to school fashion show. You guys can check out the video of me in the fashion show with my mom on the YouTube page at Life with the Princess. Also, shout out to Miss Catherine who's watching. She taught me how to work the runway. Yeah, so I've been modeling for like years, and pretty sure I know how to work that runway. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure, I think next year that we're having another fashion show. I don't know, but I think next year we're having another fashion show. And if you guys are just randomly out in Greenbelt, you guys can go into the Beltway Plaza Mall and check if they're having another fashion show next year. I don't know for sure, but it's really awesome to take part in the fashion show. You get food, friends, and how to work that runway. Plus, we need more boys in the fashion show. So yeah, that could be good for boys too. So yeah, you guys can check it out on my YouTube page for the fashion show. And I'm pretty sure we saw it on Instagram too. So that does it for my show. Do you know a kid who is doing something good in the community or at school? Let me know. For booking information or to be a guest on the show, email me at lifewiththeprincess@gmail.com. Thank you for listening to my show today at Life with the Princess Radio. You guys can check me out on YouTube at Life with the Princess channel, on Instagram, and on Musical.ly at Life with the Princess. My radio show is on every second and fourth Saturday of the month from 10:30 to 11 here on WLB 1010 AM. Talk to you again on September 22nd.
I need to tell you this right now. Make sure God's first. Love God, serve God, and walk with God. Be in His light and love Him. Okay. God is my Father. Yes, He's the King. I am the princess, so I'm royalty. P-R to the I-N-C, E to the double S. God is my Father. Yes, He's
Tamar Braxton, and I'm with the princess from the Life with the Princess Show, the voice of her generation. Yeah, baby.
We are the Heather Hills Philanthropists, and we listen to Life with the Princess radio show, the voice of our generation.